Welcome back to part 17, 18, that sounds about right, of Pokemon Emerald. Last time I didn't have the acrobike, this time I do. I can press two buttons at once and jump over those ledges. So come over here, you'll find, we're still on like Route 118 or 19. Come over here, you'll find a secret power spot. Item, no item? Item right here, has to be an item right here. Called it. I know this game. Oh, I just know how they think. What else do we have? Oh, another secret power spot. I really should teach that to somebody to see if it can learn anything or find any cool bases. Since the clock works in this version of the game, or this copy of the game, I can actually go and do like the stores. Ooh, citrus berries. I like that. Are we gonna plant them? Oh, plant a berry. Take a berry, plant a berry. Citrus berries heal 30 HP, which are pretty useful in a pinch. We're going to plant the grappa berry, because I probably won't use that. How do I get out of here? But yeah, we can use the, well, we haven't gotten that far, so it's kind of spoilery, but there's a department store and it has sales every now and again, and those are tied to the clock, and because the clock didn't work in the old game, it didn't work in that playthrough, like the Sapphire playthrough, but here it worked. So we might be lucky and find a sale at some point, but probably not, because I won't be going there all the time. Who knows? Oh god, Oddish, you suck, Oddish. But in between episodes, I did beat all the trainers up to the Weather Institute, so we shouldn't have too much to worry about on that front. I did get Swablu, Kirby, within one level of evolving, which is nice. I think he's one level from evolving. I think. I've played this game like 3 days. It's currently, it's Tuesday, November 2nd. I just had that urge to play this game, and urge to come back. Yeah, I fought these guys. And yeah, Kirby is level 34. I was thinking, so we have a rare candy. I could use it, but I'm like, I really don't want to. How do I get down here? Ooh, there's an item. Get that item. No battles. Cool. Elixir. Yeah, it's kind of nice. I like how much water there is in this game. It's just a change of pace from the really urban scenery of the last game. But also, I like how much, it rains, and it would make sense, I guess, there's plentiful, bountiful amounts of water. I don't freaking know. How does the water cycle work? We come in here, you have Team Aqua Goons, you have Team Aqua music. While I was sleeping, everyone went upstairs. You have a child who's terrified. But you have a bed, because they recognize that this Route 119, is this 119? I just want to be accurate when I'm saying this crap. Yeah, 119. They recognize that 119 is the gauntlet. And, yeah, they want to make sure that you're fully healed when it comes time to fight. What I'm actually going to do is take this, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this because we're going to be proactive. There's a PC here. You might be like, why is there a PC here? Well, it's a makeshift Pokemon Center, and they put a PC here. But there's another reason why I put a PC here, and we will get to that shortly. But first, we have to fight some moobs, fight some goons, if you will. But yeah, as I was saying, it's November 2nd. It's kind of weird. We're still kind of in the midst of the COVID pandemic. It's waning, I would say. It's definitely waning. But it's also not like it's waning, but it's like it's not over yet. It's not safe to say it's over yet. And it's weird because like the last year or so, I haven't really been outside. Like I've gone outside, of course, but I haven't spent as much time outside. I feel like I'm getting reacclimated to all the seasons. Like it was kind of cold today. I was like, holy crap! Like there's weather. I had to put on the winter boots. I had to put on the heavier autumnal jacket because, like I said, I had to be ready. Didn't want my fingers. I had the gloves on. Didn't want my fingers falling off. Didn't want my fingers getting frostbitten. I mean, it wasn't that cold, but as a kid, I used to wear like shorts in the winter and everything. I can't do that anymore. Bundle up real quick. I love how this is 2003 though, on a completely separate note. And they got those crazy like tower PCs, but not even just like the fact they have the towers, but because the whole like unit is just like really rugged looking and it's not like sleek or aesthetically pleasing. Like now, it's so crazy how computers have become like a statement. Like what computer you have is a statement. Whereas back in the day, it's like, oh man, you got Windows 95, you got AOL Instant Messenger, you're good. You're good. I'm going on Pokemon.com, I'm checking out the freaking digital Pokedex. Talking to strangers in chat rooms. Oh god. Admittedly, I didn't really spend much time on like Messenger. I was a shy child. I didn't have any friends. I had friends, but I wasn't out here trying to have friends, I guess. I was just a shy child, so I wasn't really hopping on Messenger that frequently. Though I do remember going on it. It's not like regularly, but I used it. But it's like you don't really have conversations as a child. Like you're like 9 years old with, was I that old? I don't even know how old I was. With like AOL or some other instant message. It's like, what are you saying? Hey, sup? Like you're not saying anything. You're not having eloquent conversations out here. What are we saying? Alrighty, double battle. Is there another double battle? I don't know. Maybe, possibly. This to create a type of Pokemon that has something to do with the weather. We're here to take them. Don't tell me you're looking for that weather Pokemon too. That's a no-no. We're here to get it first. Yeah, so they allude to a weather Pokemon. Who could that be? We'll find out soon enough. I like how their sprites are kind of touching. Why is this Pokeball a different shade? Like the Dude Grunts Pokeball is a lighter shade. Like a completely different sprite. It's interesting. That's really, these little details. You gotta love it. Intentional or not. Let's go. Take down. But yeah, it's interesting as we approach the holiday season. I'm starting to think more and more about what gifts to get people, and I realize I have to like get shopping early. I mean, granted, it's already Roar. No, we're not learning Roar. Roar sucks. You can get a team for Roar. I think we already got a team for Roar. That's hard to say. Roar outside of Foliber Town, the dude with the Poochyena. I'm not using it in main game. I'm not using it in competitive battling. If I was competitive battling. But yeah, this whole like supply chain thing, and ships being stuck at sea, can't get to harbors, not enough people to offload things, not enough processing plants to make the microchips. What are they called? System on a chip? I don't freaking know, but not enough factories to produce the chips we put in our electronics. It's crazy, and I'm like, I gotta start shopping earlier. I feel like I'm a decent gift giver. This just became a complete ramble because we're just fighting Poochyena at this point. How many Poochyena have we killed? I feel like I'm a decent gift giver. I feel like I listen to people and I'm like, oh, you need this. But I also feel like I can't just call upon that skill. Like I don't just have that innately in me. It's like I'll be in the shower. I'm like, oh, that's a great idea. And I hop out right down, go back to showering. One more double battle. Can I get one more? Oh, I'm so tempted to use that rare candy. How far are we from? Level 35, because I'm neglecting everybody else just to get don't go summer again. Just to get Kirby up to level 35. I think he evolves. If he evolves level 40, I'll be pissed. Also, why don't they stagger the computers in this game, like, or in this area? Like, can you imagine having to share a desk with somebody? Like you're on the opposite side of the desk, but you both put the computer on the same side, so your knees are just touching the whole day. Whole day, knees touching. Doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, you're trash, Pooch. You're trash, Pooch. And you're still gonna die. Let's go. What else is new though? 3 days from now, 2 days from now, I'll be playing Call of Duty. Modern Warfare? Nope. Black Ops? Cold War? Nope. Vanguard? There you go. I pre-ordered it. Yeah, no, I'm a scrub. I pre-ordered freaking Call of Duty. Like, who am I? But I had to do it. I've been playing Call of Duty for like the last 7 years. Since, well, I got to Black Ops 2 in like 2014. And I can't put it down. Like, it's my go-to game. I was playing after work today. It's so easy to play. Trying to go for all the camos, though. I only ever get like gold LMGs. Usually I'll get a gold, I'll try to get diamond gold. Okay, this year I did diamond LMGs. I think I did diamond. I know I did gold tactical rifles. I might have got diamond on some of them because I thought it was like, okay, so the weird thing about this game, or that game, is that the diamond camos, you get 4. It's like get 4 gold on tactical rifles, and then you get oh my god, so close. And you get diamond for the tactical rifles, but it's only the tactical rifles that you unlock gold for. It says unlock it for the class, like unlock it for all of them, but you only get it for the 4 that you unlock, which I guess makes sense, but it kind of sucks because it's misleading and it says that you get it for all of them when you in fact don't. So I got diamond, I think tac rifles, diamond LMGs, I think I got some gold ARs, and now I'm trying out some SMGs because for variety's sake. Actually, we're just gonna go here and talk to you. Ah ha 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 ha. Are you going to meddle in Team Aqua's affairs? You're either absolutely fearless, simply ignorant, or both. You're so cute, you're disgusting. I'll put you down, kitty. Oh boy, this is Rocket Admin Shelly? Mary? Oh, I know this game. I was like, why did Shelly come to mind? Which, like, her name's Michelle. I love how she goes, like, Shellys are always, like, super tomboy. Like, it's just such a, it's like, I feel like the average Michelle who's, like, not a tomboy is just like, oh yeah, you call me Shelly. It's always, like, tomboy-ish. It's just fascinating. Like, since she's here in this, like, male-dominated gang, of course she'd be Shelly. She has to be rough and ready. Shelly's a tougher name than Michelle. Michelle's out here, I guess, sitting behind a desk. Shelly's out here in the weeds. She's stealing things, too. She's robbing, she's looting. Switch out. I completely forgot. We're level 35. We made it. We did it. Kirby's hitting the bench. He's hitting the back line. I was going to make a football reference, but I don't know the rosters that well. That's one thing I've been doing this year. I've been watching a lot more football, American football. Was never into it. Didn't play as a kid. Probably should have because I'm a freaking giant. Was a giant child. Didn't want the contact. Didn't want to be around that. Never played it. Didn't get into it. Started watching it. Football is exciting. Who would have thunk it? No wonder why people spend the whole Thanksgiving Day watching football. It's incredibly exciting. You don't have to know anything about the game, but you know it's exciting. Here we go. Kirby's evolving. That's the whole reason why I recorded this LB, like this episode. I was like, I just have to get Swablu to evolve. That's it. And there we have it. I love how it has the same Altaria face, just a bigger, or same Swablu face, just a bigger Altaria body. Kirby's trying to learn Dragon Breath. Absolutely. Alright, so we're going to lose. See, I said I was going to get rid of Safeguard. Safeguard prevents status effects like paralysis, poison. I'm thinking about the Elite Four. You don't really have much of a threat of those. Takedown's really good though, and Peck is always useful. Well, Peck is useful for now. I'm gonna get rid of Safeguard just because I like having the Ice type move. Like I kind of like seeing that on the moveset. And do we have any flying type moves? It's bad enough to have Team Magma blunder about, but now there's you. What makes you want to sniff around in our business anyway? We have a situation here. Team Magma just passed the Weather Institute. They appear to be. Oh wait, that's not Archie. They appear to be heading for Mount Pyre. What? We can't waste any more time here. We have to hurry to Mount Pyre too. Ah ha 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 ha. Team Magma, just you wait. Thanks. Thanks to you, we're safe. It might be an odd way of thanking you, but take this Pokemon. Brand received. Castform. Wait. That was Brand received Castform. Why was there an exclamation point? They never put an exclamation point when you receive things. Do you want to give a nickname to this Castform? First thing that came to mind. Not going to use Castform. But Castform is incredibly important for one reason and one reason only. Well, it changes shape, and that's kind of cool. I would show it off, but it's not really that important. But Castform, let's actually go to summary. It's a normal type. Changes with the weather. Has various forms for rain, hail, sunshine. I think those are the only weather types. But more importantly, it comes equipped with a Mystic Water. Yeah, rain, fire, hail. It has like the different move types, and it has powder snow as like an attack, but it has different weather moves, so it can transform at will. But it comes equipped with a Mystic Water, which powers up water type moves by 15%, I think. 5%. It's not a lot, but it's enough that it could make a difference. And we're going to give it. Where is it? Here we go. Mystic Water. Give it to Nemo so his surf is a little bit more powered up. I am thinking about releasing Rainbow, but I probably won't. He can just hang out in our box for all of eternity. But as you can hear, they got rid of the the Aqua music, and it's now this fun Talon music. So we're gonna deposit Castform. See you later, buddy. We're also going to withdraw Anorith because I want to have Rock Smash. I don't think I really need it much longer, but we will do that. Item storage, deposit. Don't need the Quick Claw. Save the Elixir. Spirit Share, I'll keep it for now. Hardstone can go. I'll sell these items. PP up, we'll store it for now because I'll come back before the end of the game and do all that stuff. Blue Flute's good. Thunderstone won't need it, and Macho Brace won't need it. Oh god, excuse my sniffling. Thought I was past the allergies. Still not quite past it. I'll use the calcium and the rare candy eventually. Actually, we'll use the calcium right now. Why not? Who has a low special defense? I don't know. Give it to Vivi. I feel like he'd get harassed. And Zinc? Oh wait, what? Calcium special? Oops. My bad. It's calcium special attack. We'll give that to Vivi too. Alright, cool. God, I love this music. This nice bossa nova. Little two-stepping. Makes, wow, you're really strong. I wish I could be a Pokemon trainer like you. Maybe someday, kid. I'm gonna come back out here to the grandiose. Oh, look at those rotations. That was not intentional. I was trying to back out, but I'm just rotational. Perfect rotations. Alright, get out of there. Actually, what you want to do here is, do we need to do anything? I don't know. We're not going to show off Kirby now, though. We will sit, put, I guess Nemo out front because he's the weakest link. What do we have here? 1 elixir. Alright, so here's what I'm doing. I'm going to fish here with the old rod. If I happen upon it, I'll give it 3 spots. I'll pick 3 spots on this water. If I catch a freaking Feebas, if I find a Feebas, I'll use him. I will delete freaking what's his name from the team, and I'll train up a Feebas. I'll do it. I'm gonna pick right here. See what we got. Only catch him with the old rod. See what happens. Oh, a bite. What do we got? What do we got? There's no way. There's no way. Alright, we're good. I'm like getting hype. I hope I find one. That'd be so cool. Because I was really thinking, like, I could just go through and in between episodes just hunt for a few bass. But I'm like, I can't be bothered to do that. Alright, also go down. I think there's an item to get at the end of this route. So I'll head down there too. Oh, a bite. What do we got? What do we got? Some good. Give me some good. Give me some good. Oh, some Magikarp. So close. That's the thing. You can find Feebas in water, like surf spots that are the same as the same water fishing spots as other Pokemon. So you gotta, you really gotta take your time looking for them. You can't run into them through surf. Like, it's only the old rod on 6 spots on the road. Come on now. It's one problem with this rain is that you always end up getting caught with the, it slows down the battles. Alright, one more. Let's see. Let's see. Is that it? Is that it? This Feebas. This Feebas. Ah, alright. Alright, I might do like 3 more spots. Just cause. Just cause. Like, I know I'm not gonna find him, but the excitement of maybe finding him just randomly is dope. Like, I don't know who thought that 6 Feebas spots were a good idea, because it's definitely not a good idea. Like, it's certifiably a terrible idea. What do we got? Leaf Stone. Heyo, that's useless. I love how they just give these stones out like candy. Yet there's like no Pokemon that you come across that would need a Leaf Stone. Well, I guess Gloom. Maybe, yeah, Gloom. Roselia doesn't evolve in this game. Oh, speaking of Roselia evolving, I'm looking forward to the 19th. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get Pokemon Brilliant Pearl. I had Pokemon Diamond when it came out, and I got Pokemon Platinum, of course, so I figured I'd round out the trilogy by getting Pearl for the Switch. And I'm excited. So, you know how much I love these games? But I felt like, aside from some of like the terrible quality of life things that happened with the Gen 4 games, like them being just so much slower than the other games, I really liked the world. I enjoyed Sinnoh as a region. Um, I appreciated. I think the Pokemon were still interesting. I think this is the last generation with like just pretty nifty looking Pokemon. Like after Gen 4, I'd say they start. Well, no, after Gen 5, they start to just get like a little strange because I feel like they've exhausted the general style of like animal and mammal and not mammals, where they don't feel that interesting. Like they kind of all like derivative of other Pokemon. Like for example, Feebas is obviously derivative of Magikarp in a sense, but it's still different enough where it's like, okay, it would make sense that we have two of these types of fish. When you throw in a third type of that fish or a fourth type of that fish, it's like, oh, okay, we maybe don't need that many. Not that there's that many Magikarp, but you know what I'm saying. But I am looking forward to Brilliant Pearl. It should be a fun game. If I'm assuming they kind of sped up some of the loading sequences and all that stuff, so it shouldn't be too big of a problem now to get through. Whereas, like, I remember saving in that game just took so long, and obviously that won't be a problem because it's 2021. If it is a problem, then that's a problem. But saving was terrible in that game. You either had like the quick save, which was like it would go around 2.5 times, or like the long save, which the little clock in the bottom right hand corner of the screen would go around it would rotate like 7 or 8 times. Oh, we're gonna fight this fool. I thought so. Yeah, I couldn't remember if May here gives us something or if we're gonna fight her. But we're gonna fight her. Pokemon Trainer May would like to battle. She has a Lombre. Oh, I didn't prepare for this. I definitely should have put out. Well, I guess who would be good again? Oh, I guess what's his face? Peck, the Peck having Altaria would have been good for this. Oh, jeez. That's like 20 base power though. That's not gonna do damage. Yeah, we're good. Alright, what are we looking at, Nemo? That good crunch. That good crunch. If only I had the quick claw on him, we might be able to outspeed him. Swift, that's nothing. I gotta see what Nature's Power turns into, because I always think moves like that and Secret Power are good, but I can never remember what they become for certain Pokemon. So it just becomes like a guessing game, and then I end up with something I don't like, and I just never use it again. I don't think Nature's Power is a TM though. I know Secret Power is. I'm not sure if Nature's Power is. That might be just like a move that certain Pokemon learn. I will say, I have not played a lot of Sonic lately. Usually I pick up like Sonic Mania and just like run through it every now and then, just to do it. Haven't really played much recently. Haven't played my Switch much recently. Been playing a lot of Guardians of the Galaxy, but I feel that itch where I'm like, I need a Sonic game. Like I really just need that fast-paced platforming extravaganza. I don't even need to use Mega Drain on you. Alright, maybe I should use Mega Drain. Good old Marshtomp. I like when he's on our team. That's not really that scary when he's not, though. I'd say that ground weakness is a kicker. You have a grass type, and you're just running through some Marshtomp. Like, it's so cool how he's not affected by electricity, but it's like, that double grass weakness is just, that's killer. I like his little mohawk though, it's kind of cute. Looks so content. But I had absolutely nothing to worry about. Keep it up. And here, I have a present for you. Obtain the HMO2. And we just got Fly. Use Fly and your Pokemon will instantly carry you to any town you've already visited. But to use Fly, you have to get the Gym Badge from Fort Tree City. That's important, so don't forget. You should fly home and visit Little Root for a change. I bet your mom's worried about you, Bran. Well, let's meet again somewhere. Clearly, she doesn't have the Fort Tree Gym Badge because she just drove off. Way to go, Bran. I just passed by a trainer riding a bike. You just beat that trainer, didn't you? It was pretty obvious that you did. The kid looked really upset with a face all red from anger. I sure seem to run into you often. Are you up to Fortree Gym next? I expect that you'll do well at the gym. Well, I'll be seeing you. Alright, Scott. Now, first things first, so we don't forget, we're going to go into our key items, our TMzations, and teach Fly to Altaria. Because as soon as we finish the Fortree Gym badge, we will be able to go anywhere we want. Or at least anywhere that we've already visited. So Fly is 70 base power, 95 accuracy, which is a little bit annoying when it misses, but we're going to delete Peck, which is 35 base power, and have a much stronger if 2-turn move that we use. Oh wow! When the music resets, that great like little keyboard flourish that's incredible. All right, so let's actually show off Kirby. Nope, don't do that. Let's show off Altaria here with we'll do it with Cap. Why not? Yeah, this very inconspicuous tree. I do like how the trainers both get their little battle music when you get the double battles. That's a nice touch. They did in the last game too. Well, yeah, they did in the last game, but there weren't nearly as many double battles. Like, there were only double battle trainers, really. There weren't like these double battles that you could force if you wanted to. There might have been a couple, but not nearly as many as this game. Alright, so we're going to do Spark, and we're going to do Dragon Breath on Metric. Luckily, Swablu, Kirby, Altaria here is a flying and dragon type, so dragon covers the electric weakness that it had, which is really nice. It does make ice 4 times effective against it, but I would just not put this fool up against ice type, which we will see later in the game, but that won't be too big a problem since we have a Combuskin. Let's just do Leer, and let's just do that. I really don't want Capkin paralyzed because that's just a nuisance. Yeah, Dragon Breath is it's a good enough attack. I think it's what, 60 base power. It can paralyze as you saw. But it's just nice having like a move that gets the same type of attack bonus, and it's just a different type for a change, you know. Get tired of using all those like basic attacks. So that was Altaria. We're gonna he's not even in front. We're gonna switch back to Nemo though. I gotta level him up. Do I fight this guy? I'll fight him. Why not? To hide a tree, use the forest. To hide a child, use a playground. School? I don't know. Hideo Kojima. Coffin. Shout out to Coffin. I wonder if like are coughings related, or the cause of like the most pollution in content? Because I would assume like muck is pretty bad, friggin' Grimer, but coughing and wheezing, like they just secrete poison in the air. Like that can't be healthy. I feel like muck you can contain, but coughing they're just floating there. Just poisoning, polluting the atmosphere. I don't know. These are the questions you come to Brand Plays Games for. Alrighty. And, what do we have? Pomeg berries? Yeah. Sure, I'll pick them. And... hit that. Wait, where is, Alright, before we go to the city... well, let's plant something. Qualot berry, why not? And we'll plant some here. Pineapple berry. Where is that? Oh, that water. Oh, it's up there. You have to have a different agent. You have to have a waterfall. Alright, so we will not go there, but we will head into the beautiful, the calm, the sunny Fortree City. Just listen. Alright, listen to this. The slats have their own sound effect? That's crazy. So this is Fortree City. It's a fine city. It's rather small, but I quite like it. What we will do, though, is we're going to call it quits here. I'm sorry, I just wanted to listen to all those. So good. We're going to call it quits here, and next time I will explore the city. Take you around town. Oh, hi, Brand. This is Brooke. Sure. Take you around town, show off all it has to offer, talk to this guy. Yeah, the city is built on trees. The homes are built on trees. Yeah, that's great. It's very much like a verdant turf city, I'd say, where it's, you know, fresh air, probably less pollution than other cities in this game. But yeah, we'll explore Fortree City, head to the Pokemon City, do all that stuff, and see what lies in store for our humble protagonist. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.